Here we go. Everything connecting.
Everything
Connecting.
I've got an excellent connection over here. It says... All right, let's check the audio real quick.
Okay. With that, keep sending us. Okay.
Yep, it sounds good.
There you go.
All right, let me see. Twitch side.
Twitch side.
We're up. Perfect. YouTube side.
I mean, you appreciate it if you just make it. Not only if you're not here, if you're here early.
That's very true.
That is appreciated.
That's very true.
For sure.
All right, then let me send out the Discord notification. Then I'll retweet the stream tweet.
Get everything sent out.
Yes. Perfect. Yeah, we are live on YouTube as well.
Mm-hmm.
1 minute ago, the stream tweet went out.
Hey.
There we go. Perfect. Why is the chat so small in the box to the right there? You see that?
Yeah.
That's fun.
I'd say you got to type a couple sentences. It's going to look like a paragraph.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Oh, man. It feels like we've been doing that thing where the thing we want to talk about, we can't really talk about. So we have like,
yes.
We've just been stepping around stuff for a little bit.
Yeah.
Live for the next hour or so. Yeah. Yeah.
Or so.
Or so.
Roughly.
I like the wording on that because or so gives us as much or little leeway as we want.
Yeah.
Like, well, if we want to stop at like 40 minutes, that's close to an hour. That's or so. If we want to go for 3 hours, that's close to an hour. That's or so.
Yeah. We can name for a character, Orso.
That's true. Kind of like Orko, who's the best character in He-Man.
Okay, that's debatable.
No, I mean, we all know Skeletor's the best character.
But, yes, I got... I don't have anything against Orko. He's not going to be very high on the tier list.
That'd be a fun video to make. Who, like, best He-Man characters?
Are we going to count the universe, like the old universe? So you'd have He-Man and you'd have She-Ra.
I think you have to, yeah.
Yeah. Related to Oso. Yes, Oso. Man.
Special Agent Oso.
Oso, yes. And the first time the kids were watching that, I wasn't paying attention. I was just walking through the room. I did not hear Oso.
Yeah, yeah.
I heard A-Ho.
Yeah, no, I followed you there.
Yeah, so I was walking through. What are you doing, Special Agent? I'm like, what? Kind of show is this for the children? This guy's got a real job.
See, I had a really funny like He-Man story, like led up.
Oso.
And then we just got turned, and now I don't even want to bring it back because
yeah,
this is pretty good.
There's a show called Special Agent Oso, and Oso's a teddy bear.
Yeah, which is
I think yellow blue. Not at all. Not at all.
Still early for the pre-show.
Yeah, we're still in the pre-show.
Special Agent Oso.
Yes.
Do you think they were trying to do Oslo, and they just cut it short?
I don't know.
Or do you think they were trying to just get something easy for kids to say?
I think that might have something to do with it because it's got, I don't think where it comes from, or where it's come from, and the Oso. Because Oslo, I don't think they'd go that way with it. I don't think that came into it.
Right.
But who knows? That might be it. Somebody might be typing Oslo and skip the L. Like, hey, that's a good name. Yeah.
It's just a strange name for a bear special agent. I almost said detective. He's not a detective.
Not a detective.
He's a special agent.
Yeah.
Detective Oso is a very different thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very different.
Hey, Will.
Hey, Will.
Man, when it comes to weird like kids programs,
There's a lot of them.
Can we talk about Paw Patrol for a second?
Yeah.
Paw Patrol's a weird show.
Easy to say. Yeah.
Because it's like, hey, the police dog, but he's not actually a cop.
Yeah.
He's just like mandated by the city to be able to do everything a cop could do, but also doesn't have to follow the law because he's a dog.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the weirdest ones. What is that? There was a show. Because it starts out, there's a girl, and she's got these little stuffed animals. She's talking to stuffed animals, playing everything. And then the stuffed animals become power robots.
Okay, you have my attention.
That are, then the robots look really cool.
Not supposed to think about it that much. Ted.
Ted, right? That was easy to say, too.
Yeah.
The, what was it called?
I'm really
and it was
interested
bad.
in these power robots.
And it was bad. Okay. Well, backstory. You know how Power Rangers, when it came over here, they would cut little scenes with American actors, and the rest they just cut out of the original show.
The original Zhuoju.
Yeah. It's paced. It kind of because that's not the greatest pacing in the world. You kind of have to let some stuff go. It's kind of paced like that.
Okay.
So it's almost made on that on purpose. I can't remember the name of it. The kids are watching it. I'll find it.
That's really interesting.
But there were little stuffed animals, and they became robots, and they had a secret mission, I think, protect the world, something like that.
All right, I'm invested. Look, when you say anything specifically, we're talking about stuffed animals. Is there a lion stuffed animal that turned into a robot?
I don't think it was a lion. They look.
That's unfortunate.
I would be willing to say that this show, I'm trying to look it up if you. Okay, I was gonna try one shot.
Mini Force?
Oh yes, Mini Force. They're not stuffed animals,
Okay,
but I thought when the girl saw them, they're little teddy things, right?
Let me look this up. I was about to say, editor Trey, throw one on screen, and then remembered that I don't edit these normally.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. See, they look cool.
Yes.
They look really cool. That is a weird show.
Okay. Those are straight Kamen Rider outfits.
Yes.
I mean, I guess it's more Sentai because they're multicolored and they have the same core suit design.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
All right.
The show... The show's just ridiculous. Like, like a 5-year-old kid show, and then they'll turn into those.
Mini Riders. Oh, they do have a robot because it's not just... It's actually a full-on tokusatsu series. It's just a cartoon here. Okay. All right. Hold on now. Let me... The dub and sub do not match. I'm not surprised now that I know that.
No. I mean, I know it doesn't on, it's kind of off. There's only a couple of like real ones where they don't on like Gundam or something like that or Zeta that we're watching it. Yeah, this is it's two different shows.
Okay, so it's not actual tokusatsu. It's not live action. It's Korean anime.
Yeah.
And the sequel series X, they're not stuffed animals anymore. It is specifically they are now heroes. They are now tokusatsu heroes in anime.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So I'm watching this show now. They have a Sentai robot that they use together. They even have a fifth ranger that is taller and is in black armor with wings. I'm in.
It's like a Korean. Yes.
Yeah, it is Korean.
It's like Miraculous and Gundam together.
Okay.
Or Miraculous and Ultraman, maybe. The one with like the squad. Voltron and Miraculous. That's what it is.
I got you. This one does say that it was specifically designed for older audiences as well.
Okay. Yeah, it's a bizarre show.
So I'm in.
Because they all go from, what can we do to be friends? And destroy the monsters.
There's apparently a sequel called Mini Force Super Dinosaur Power. Super Dinosaur Power.
The thing is, if you watch it
kids again.
with the series, you have to watch the sub and dub.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and because you're going to get you get to watch two different shows at once if you do that.
There's a 4th season that's just been announced recently that is Mini-Force Animaltron. Is this going to be their Sentai? Because they have the first one is like stuffed animals, right?
Yeah.
The second one is like hey, here's a full Sentai team.
Yeah.
And then it's dinosaurs and animals, which are like core Sentai recurring like seasons.
I don't know.
We
I
should
didn't
probably-
know about the extra shows. I just knew about that first one.
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
That's pretty great. I'm in. I'm stoked. At some point, we're gonna come up with a way for me to get like an entire podcast where I just talk about Tokusatsu. It's gonna happen eventually.
Okay.
And Rugrat is just gonna be there going,
Yeah, okay.
sure, all right. Why wouldn't there be cubes that restore the power of the earth and allow them to transform into the Zyogers? And one of them is an elephant man that when he does that, it puts him into a yellow suit or a green suit.
I don't know.
And he goes like a big stomp when he attacks because
Well, he's an elephant.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which that would be scary.
And the theme song starts with it going like,
Okay.
for Tarzan for no reason. It has nothing to do with the show. It happens. We should probably start the podcast.
That Tarzan scream's iconic.
It is. That's very true.
I got my note there.
I'm just going to keep going if we don't start. So we should
Fair
start. Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of the Full Spectrum D&D podcast. My name is Trey.
I am Rungren.
We get DMCA'd for that. If that happened, that would be incredible and also such a pain. Yeah, we got stuff to talk about tonight. We're covering the final currently released One D&D class,
Yes.
which is Rogue.
Rogue.
Now, rogues are near and dear to both of our hearts.
Yeah.
I think that when it comes to the classes that we've looked at, Ranger is a class we both love,
Yeah.
and in 5e is kind of bad.
Was.
Right.
Right. The 5e is bad.
Right.
And 1
One
is
D&D.
a lot better.
Pretty great.
Yeah.
Bard is a class that you don't enjoy,
Mm-mm.
that I think is kind of cool, but most of the time I'd rather bring somebody that is specialized in that
Yeah.
with a whole party. Rogue is one that both of us like quite a bit.
Yeah.
It is your stereotypical thief, your
it's
assassin, your
It's I want to say axiom, but that's not the right word.
right.
It's a fact, That's one of the core classes, right?
It is. It is.
Your fighter, because fighter and barbarian, I think those are combined under warrior.
Right. They used to be.
Warrior,
Yeah.
and then we're talking like old edition.
Yeah.
Right?
I
Where
guess that
dwarf is a class. And elf is
Barbarian got a
class.
bit of orc when
Yeah,
orc
okay.
was a class
Okay.
way back when.
Way back when.
But yeah, no, it 100%. It was warrior, mage,
Mage,
thief,
yeah.
healer.
Or hey, look, all I'm saying is Gauntlet laid the ground rules for that. Okay,
It did. It absolutely did.
can't argue with them.
I should play
Yum.
Gauntlet again sometime.
Oh my gosh,
The GameCube one is actually really good.
I never played the GameCube one.
Really good.
I played it on the S,
Yeah.
which is kind of its own game compared to the arcade
Yeah,
at the time.
absolutely.
Which I think probably the S if was it a new Gauntlet on the
So it
SNES?
was a new Gauntlet on
a
the
new
SNES.
type game.
Yeah.
Okay, on that because I remember they had the code because even in the arcade you
Right.
could continue.
Yeah.
It would give you a code
Right.
to remember, and that's where you could start from. And it was an easy code to crack.
Right.
So every time I'd start playing, I'd be like, where is this going to start me?
Yep.
And it'd be something really weird.
All of this to say,
Yeah.
it is seminal, right? It is one of the tiers of play, I guess you could say, when it comes to classes. It
Yeah.
is, you need a rogue, right? Only no rogue because of GameCube.
That's true.
Understandable.
That's true.
You don't have to have a thief in your game, right? You don't have
No.
to have somebody check for traps in your game. But your game, I do believe, becomes much better.
Dude. You're wrong.
You're right. That's right. You do have
Yes,
to
you
have
do.
that.
Yes, you do.
No, I think your game becomes a lot better when you have somebody that can go, hey, I'm going to pick that lock. Hey, I'm going to check for traps. Hey, I'm going to go in there and get that,
Hey, I liked
Rogue One.
Rogue One.
I liked Rogue One.
Out of the newer stuff they did, I think that's probably my favorite.
I think that Rogue One has some really strange scenes in it, but I like Rogue One a lot.
I did too.
It
It
also
got the weird
has some really
scenes.
good scenes in it.
Yeah. And I just get sadder as it gets closer to the end because I know it's coming.
Yeah.
Rolls a 1.
Yeah, and you want somebody that can stealth and go, hey, as long as I don't roll a 1 at this point, at this level, I have at least a 10. Always.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you had 3 or 4 people that never played D&D before and they came to start out, you'd probably suggest, hey, you be a fighter.
Yeah.
You be a rogue.
Yep.
And then wizard or some kind of magic user.
Right.
Or halfcaster for the other one.
Controller style.
Yeah.
But the question comes then, what makes a rogue? What makes a rogue a rogue?
Backstab.
And I agree with you. I think it's backstab. It's the sneak attack specifically, right?
Yeah.
And cunning actions are great. It's something that rogues have gotten recently.
Sneak attack. I keep calling it backstab, don't I?
Yeah, but
Okay.
it is.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
It used to be called backstab. Cunning actions came in 3.5, I believe. I don't think they were in 3 or 2.
I don't remember. No, they weren't 2.
But 3.5, I believe, is when cunning actions came in, and they've had them since.
Yeah.
And that's kind of it, right? I mean, you think about uncanny dodge, you think about evasion, but those are all things that used to be covered by feats that now rogues have.
Yeah.
The big thing for rogues is sneak attack, cunning action. And so I have not looked at the 1D&D rogue yet,
Yeah.
but in the course of this series so far, we've started with building a 5e character
Yes.
and then come back to the 1D&D one. So we'll
Right.
start with a 5e rogue.
Yes. I'm gonna get. We're gonna have the same stats.
Mm-hmm. We'll do standard array again.
Yeah.
We're going to human again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Variant human, so I get a feat at start too.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna make it as the best you can.
Mm-hmm. So variant feet, or variant human, not variant feet human. Still just has 2 feet.
Right.
Halfling for lucky. I mean, we could also just take the lucky feet.
Yeah.
But just for you, Faith, I will have our thief speak halfling.
Okay. Meet you halfway there.
Especially Mario Party. Then let's see. Let's go Dex for the ability score increase, of course. And then I'm thinking we go either charisma or intelligence. And I'm thinking intelligence might be what I'm...
Well, I get my points from something different.
That's true.
Points. So I'm going by I'm going to write down your base stats on here.
Yeah, I'm going to go in. You want to go charisma? Okay. We'll go cha.
Chasma. Shakshi Chasma.
For proficiency, let's go, of course. We're going to get some from Rogue already, we know. So let's go proficiency in sleight of hand.
Okay. That makes sense.
And then for the feet, we could take lucky, but I'm thinking we might go... Shar would be happy. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm thinking we either go with crossbow expert, dual wielder, or one that I really like to take on Rogue is mobile.
Give you for the extra movement.
Yeah.
Extra movement. Okay.
Extra
That's
movement's
not
a
bad.
big thing that gives Rogues a lot of extra things. Because you can cunning action dash,
Yeah.
and when you dash with mobile, difficult terrain doesn't cost you extra movement,
Right.
so you can go even further.
Oh.
Dwar.
Sure.
So then, of course, we're going to take a rogue. And now that gives us more proficiencies.
Yeah.
And we're going to take stealth.
All right.
We're going to take acrobatics. We're going to take deception. And I think we take perception as last. Either that or insight. That's a tough call. Chat, I'm going to let you choose on that one.
Okay.
You want perception or insight for our 5e rogue?
More aware, more able to read people.
Either one of those are great options.
Yeah. Yeah. Perception.
We got one vote for perception. I'm going to go ahead and choose perception for now, but if we get enough votes the other way, then... All right, then expertise. I'm going to go expertise in sleight of hand and thieves' tools, just because that's the only place you can get expertise in thieves' tools. You can't get it any other way. And another vote for perception. All right, we're moving on then.
Yeah.
And then we'll go standard array. Now for standard array, of course, we're going to go our 15 in dex. That's our big stat. We want dex to be nice and high. Charisma is what people are saying for the other one. I see 1 vote for insight, but we got 2 votes perception right now. So we're going to put a 14 in charisma. I think we're going to go ahead and put a 13 in strength, just to make sure we're a little bit hardy.
Okay.
We're going to put 12 in intelligence. We're going to put 10 in wisdom. And we're going to put 8 in constitution.
So we're not hardy at all.
We're not, well, right. We're not hardy in that one, but we're hardy in other ways.
Okay. All right, I got those down. So
we need to try and fight our way out. We can, but our
Fair
HP is not going to be very high.
Fair enough.
We're going for the sneaky rogue style. Then for background, I almost always go criminal spy for a rogue. Just because it gives us more opportunities. It gives us contacts.
Spy? Yeah, okay.
To be able to use our thieves' cant with.
Yeah.
Which is just, that's great. It also gives us extra proficiencies with which we can get insight. So we can catch up on that.
There we go.
And we can get persuasion. In case we don't want to. Charisma's always your dumb stat. Don't you normally play warlocks?
No.
No, that's right. You normally play, yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
100 lightning. Yes. Let's go the 3 dragon anti-set. Gives you some good options for RP. And then we'll take a forgery kit for our tool proficiencies.
Yeah. Nice little, good make up for a nice little rogue there.
I think so. We also get some pretty good starting equipment. We can go a rapier because it's higher damage than a short sword.
Yeah.
And then we'll go a short bow and a quiver of 20 arrows, which is a pretty good set to go with. And then we can take a burglar's pack, which gives us, most importantly, 1,000 ball bearings.
Yeah. By far the most important.
Yes. Part barred right now. That's true. That's a good point. There's some other good stuff in there, especially for RP, but 1,000 ball bearings are unironically super helpful for a thief.
Yeah.
For anybody who thinks we're memeing, I mean that.
Yeah.
Then we also get a crowbar, a set of dark clothes, including a hood, and a pouch containing 15 gold because we were a criminal spy. If you're trying to play like a default rogue, this is a great setup to get you going.
Yeah.
You'll be able to cover just about everything there.
All right.
I'm going to equip all this stuff real quick.
So what was your final attributes after it added in your...
So after all my bonuses, what I'm looking at here is I have 16 dex.
Okay.
I have 15 charisma.
Okay.
I have 13 strength, 12 intelligence, 10 wisdom, 8 constitution.
Okay. All right.
Only 7 HP.
Yes. So right now...
But I hit really hard with sneak attack.
Okay. I'm going to dig through here right quick. And I'm going to look. I'm going to hold human. There we go. Which gives me a couple other things. One, I gain inspiration on a rest.
Yep.
So
get that for free.
Yeah, and I'm going to get proficiency in 1 skill, which that's not jumping out too far right now. I'm going to go perception.
Does my rogue have a beard? Yes. He's the one that's in the bushes going, "Watch out, bearded man."
Wait, I'm the bearded man. Oh. I could just take the skilled feat for a...
You could.
Okay, let's just stick with the feat it gives us. It says I can pick another one, but I'm going to pick skilled right now.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Skilled's a good choice.
All right. Let me...
I'm really interested if when we're done with this character, if it can push the same skill numbers that the 5e rogue can at level 1. Because the 5e rogue skill numbers are kind of impressive.
Okay, that's going to give me 3 more skills that I will be proficient in.
Yeah.
So that's already going to put me ahead of yours, right? As far as skills, proficiencies.
No.
You still got more?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1 with expertise.
6 proficiencies.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm technically proficient in 7, but one of them is expertise, so it's even better.
Oh, gotcha. Sleight of hand, maybe 1.
Yeah.
Stealth. And acrobatics.
Good choices. Good choices.
Acrobatics. Okay. So now I can throw that away and get over to Rogue. Let me just double check and make sure I got that.
The bearded man a couple times with the bearded child. That's true. That's true.
Bunch of weirdos. Okay. So, of course, I have expertise, sneak attack, and thieves' cant. We're both getting that right off the bat at
100%.
first level. Okay.
Yeah, so expertise will also give you the choice of either 2 more skill proficiencies or to do thieves' tools.
Yeah.
Unless they've changed expertise, which I assume they have no reason to.
I'm just going to put down thieves' tools as an expert.
Yeah.
Thieves' tools as an expert. I'm breaking in if I want to. Okay. Let me go here now. See? Well, wait a minute. I should have done this first. Because I get acrobatics, investigation, sleight of hand, stealth, or choose 4 from acrobatics, athletics, deception, insight, intimidation. Okay.
Nice. So you get 4 more.
I get 4 more.
Very nice.
And I'm going to go just down. I'm going to do athletics.
Okay.
Kind of silly to have both, but not.
You never know.
Completely unnecessary.
You never know.
Investigation.
Investigation's a good call. I didn't get that one because our int was so low on this character, but investigation's very handy
Yeah.
for a rogue to have.
And insight. And I'm about to sneeze.
Well, bless you.
I'm going to sit here and look stupid until I do.
Bless you.
Oh, okay. I automatically get thieves' tools. They just give them to me.
Nice.
All right. Okay, and then the starting equipment is arrows, burglar's pack, same as that. 2 daggers, leather armor, quiver, short bow, short sword, thieves' tool, and 18 gold pieces.
Okay, so you get more gold, but you don't get the option of a rapier.
Right.
And you don't get a crossbow.
Yes. Now, for One D&D, there is a second option. They give you a gold amount you can spend on equipment, kind of like doing that.
Yeah.
And if I didn't just pick this up, which they'll give me 110 gold worth of equipment to get.
Right.
Right. Which I'm pretty much gonna pick this up.
Right. Yeah. But you could theoretically forego the short sword to be able to get a crossbow.
Okay. I need to put expert on one more thing. I'll pick stealth because I have 2 expertise.
Right.
At first level. That's what it was. I didn't pick it right. What's up? Pop. Let me double check everything. That's kind of interesting. It's a little okay because simple weapons. Yeah.
100%.
Martial weapons that have the finesse property.
Okay. That's way better than this, which is, hey, you can use crossbows, hand crossbows, long swords, rapiers, short swords, simple weapons.
Yeah.
So it's just any martial weapon that has finesse.
Finesse, yeah. You have martial weapons as long as they have finesse.
Very cool.
That is interesting.
No, neither 5e or 1D&D give you potions to start out with. That's something that you as a DM will have to choose to give your players if you want to. They could theoretically buy potions with their starting gold, but potions are expensive.
Yeah. Now, on here, there's some things that haven't changed, right? I'd have to get to 3rd level to get my subclass.
Right.
I get cunning action at 2nd level.
Right. That's the same as over here.
Same as here. And it looks like the sneak attack's going up the same. 3rd level goes to 2d6.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's all staying the same. I think I've outdone you a little bit on maybe by 1 on the skills.
Okay.
Double check that. We'll count that up. Yeah, mention something.
Your background. You didn't pick a background.
Background, that's where it was.
Yep.
That's where it was.
Because that'll give you more stuff.
Gosh, yes. Like there's something not in here.
Again, for anybody who's like, wow, Rundgren, he doesn't seem very organized. Remember that
I'm not.
I'm able to do all this through an application, and he's not. He's got to have 2 different 1D&D releases
Okay.
tabbed and earmarked.
Now you went with a spy. I'm gonna see
I
if I
did.
got if I got something. If they got spy, urchin, soldier. No, it's gonna be after that. They don't
Urchin's
have
not
spy.
bad if they don't have spy.
I'm gonna check for criminal.
Yeah, they might have just called it criminal.
I think I got this mixed up. Entertainer, criminal. Okay, let's do that.
Nice.
All right,
Background Trans Am.
I win. I win.
That's a big sneak attack.
Run them.
You get to triple your movement speed, and you also triple your damage. And you turn red.
All right,
I'll take that feat.
So-
Can I have that feat?
that's gonna take my dexterity to 17
Ooh.
and my intelligence. Oh yes, my intelligence is another one, so it's gonna take that to 13.
Oh, okay.
All right, which is you got 13 intelligence, right? But you got 16
I've got
dex.
12 intelligence, and I've only
Ah.
got 16 dex.
Okay.
Because I put
Oh,
charisma as
charisma,
mine.
that's right.
Yeah.
All right. See, I need to pick 2 more skills now because criminal I got sleight of hand and stealth.
Yep. Yep.
All right. Oh my gosh.
Yep. So now you definitely have more skills than I do.
Okay. So go with give me 2 skills.
You already have stealth, right?
Yeah.
So go with, let's say, perception.
That was the first one I picked.
Okay, let's say insight.
Yeah, I already got that one.
How about-
Medicine.
Okay, I
wanna
was
pick
going to say
medicine.
history.
Medicine and history. We're gonna go with that.
That'll work.
Okay. So this definitely starts out with a couple more skills.
Yeah, for
we're
sure.
looking at this. Okay. All right. And do you have 1 expertise or 2?
I have 2 expertise.
Okay, so we're even there.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, it's
Also-
18.
Now I also from this get the feat alert.
Oh, okay. You just get alert.
Yeah, I just get alert.
Okay.
Okay. Now there's no spells or anything to pick.
Right.
The
Do you get the contacts?
from Thieves Camp? Or
Yeah.
from Criminal.
Right.
Let me double check right quick. Da-ba-da, we will...
Welcome back
Doesn't
from the
say.
ad.
It didn't say. Hold on. You learn to earn your coin in dark alleyways, cutting purses, burgling shops. Yeah. Perhaps you are part of a small gang of like-minded wrongdoers who looked out for each other. Or maybe you are a lone wolf, fending for yourself against the local thieves guild and older, more fearsome lawbreakers.
So I would still, as the DM, probably give them to you from that.
Then, yeah, be able to use it as I know a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also,
think
for
so.
anybody who missed it, because the ad, the feat that he got from his background was alert, he gets that for free.
Yeah. So on this quick run through, it's not the Ranger is definitely
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
the
The biggest
that's a
improvement.
big difference
For sure.
right there. The Bard we were looking at,
Yeah,
and we
Bard's
haven't-
pretty solid.
especially getting up later in levels,
Right.
right? We're looking at that. We haven't looked in later levels
Right.
really, or anything past 3rd. But starting out, I think the one rogue looks a hair better.
Yeah.
You know, just a couple skills in the feet.
It's a little bit more of, hey, I have more options in my toolbox.
Mhm.
I have more skills that I'm good with. Almost more skills that I'm good with than skills that I'm not.
And see, it goes up. I get something every level.
Right.
So we both start out with expertise, sneak attack, and thieves' cant at 1st level. We both get cutting action at 2nd level.
Yep.
We'll pick our subclass at 3rd.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
Get a feat at 4th.
See, I get ABI, but ABIs don't exist in 1D&D because you take a feat to just increase your ability score instead.
Right. So it's the same
Yeah.
thing. 5th level uncanny dodge.
Mhm.
At 6th level will be a subclass feature.
See, I get expertise at 6th level.
So I get a subclass feature at the 7th level's expertise.
Okay.
Followed by a feat at 8th level.
So I get evasion at 7th level.
I don't get evasion till 9th.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Then at 8th, I get an ABI, and at 9th, I get a subclass feature, and at 10th, I get an ABI.
Okay. So 8th is feat, 9th is evasion, 10th is a feat and subclass feature.
That's pretty great.
But I get reliable talent at 11th.
I also get that at 11th.
Okay. Another feat,
ABI.
subtle strikes.
So I don't get that at all.
Okay.
ABI is an ability score.
Yeah,
improvement.
Billy.
Sorry.
Sorry.
At 13th, I get a new subclass feature. So subtle strikes is new for this.
Okay.
Which
Okay.
we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah, then a subclass feature. Then I get 15th, I get Slippery Mind.
See, at 14th, I get Blind Sense.
Yeah.
And then I get Slippery Mind at 15th. Evasion
Okay.
at 9 does suck. There is a Bandai Namco Steam sale right now. That's true.
Is it?
Yeah, you can get some good stuff.
Cool. See, so Slippery Mind at 15th, Undefeated at 16th, Elusive at 17th.
Okay, I get Elusive at 18th, and I get Ability Score Improvement at 16th, and a Subclass Feature at 17th.
Okay. A little bit different. All right. 18th is Stroke of Luck.
I don't get that till 20. That's my capstone.
Yeah, that is now at 18th level, and I get a feat and an epic boon.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah. So at the very starting out, I feel there's a little advantage to this rogue.
Right.
As far as, like you were saying, the skills they would have, their tools in their toolbox, so to speak. And there's...
I feel like at 7th level, 5e rogue is stronger.
I think so. I think you're right.
But I think it pays itself off by the time you hit 9th. Because you have more feats than I have the option of taking.
Okay, what you're saying.
So you do have to wait 2 levels for evasion, and that's not great. But you get to take, in total, more feats than I ever have the option to take. Which means you're definitely going to be stronger anyway.
Okay. Well, let's go to 13th level.
Okay, yeah, let's look at this new
Subtle
feature.
Strikes. When you attack, you know how to exploit a target's distraction. You have advantage on any attack roll that targets a creature that is within 5 feet of at least one of your allies who isn't incapacitated.
Okay, so you just, you get default flanking, basically.
Yeah.
Even if they're not in combat with it.
Right. But this will also count for a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Which you kind of,
Yeah, that's hard to get flanking with.
Yeah. So you could get advantage with Subtle Strikes at 13th level or ranged.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm curious because we had last week somebody was saying that Rogue has been changed quite a bit. We may need to take it level by level and see. Because right now it just sounds like it's better.
Yeah.
Except for the 2-level delay on evasion.
Right. Well, it might. I'm going to pull. Well, if I go to 3rd, the only one I've got here, the only subclass I've got on here right now,
Yeah.
is Thief.
Okay.
All right.
I've got Thief on here.
All right. So if we went straight out Thief, good old classic rogue. All right.
Yep.
3rd level will be Fast Hands.
Yep.
Same thing, right?
Yeah.
Third
bonus action granted by cunning action to make a sleight of hand check. Thieves' tools, disarm a trap, open a lock, or use an object.
Okay. And second story work, same level.
Yep.
Okay. Going up to 6th is Supreme Sneak.
Yep. Advantage on stealth checks.
Yep. 10th.
If you have moved no more than half your speed.
You have advantage on every dexterity check stealth you make, provided you aren't wearing medium or heavy armor.
That's different.
Yeah, so that's a little bit different in there.
How does the working for sneak work in 1? Because in 5e it's like that. Just one of your people have to be. Well, they don't just have to be within 5 feet though. They have to be engaged with the creature. So like, if we laid out an example where you have a fighter and an enemy, and a barbarian and an enemy, and then your rogue. If the fighter and the barbarian are both fighting the same enemy, your DM doesn't have to give you flanking for the one that is attacking the barbarian. It's engaged with the barbarian. The barbarian's not engaged with it. So a nice DM will give you flanking anyway, but they don't have to because one of your allies is not engaged with the enemy.
Yeah.
If we do it, rules as written.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of where that would because the group always is like, okay, they're fighting. I want to move to a flanking position.
Yeah, 100%.
that makes sense.
And rules is intended, like I said, a nice DM would still give you flanking there because that enemy is not fighting you. It's fighting your ally. But rules is written says they don't have to.
Okay. 10th level, use magic device.
Okay, I get that 13th.
Okay. So at 10th level, I can attune 4 items if you're using attunement.
Right.
And
that's not how that works for here.
Yeah.
In this, it's just you can use them even if they're not made for your...
Okay.
Like you could use stuff that's made for giants.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, but you don't just get 2 more. Or wait, 4. That's 1 more.
Okay. So listen, I think it seems a little bit different too. Like I said, I'll be doing this at 10th level with this character. You'll be doing it, you said 14th?
13th.
13th. Right, so for charges. Whenever I use a magic item property that expends charges, roll a d6. On a roll of 6, you use a property without expending any charges.
That's pretty great.
I will unload that wand of magic
Yep.
missiles every
Yep.
time.
See, I was thinking about a wand of blasting, but both work the same
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. So you can get
Sneak attack itself, yeah. If an ally is within 5 feet for 5e, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. This would allow sneak attack even if an ally is within 5 and you're not.
Okay. Now this is big. This won't affect our games too much.
Okay.
We do it a little bit different. But for this, I think it's going to be different on this. The scrolls. You can use any spell scroll that bears a cantrip or first level spell. You can also it's automatically. You can use that.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Yeah. You can also try to use any spell scroll that contains a higher level spell, but you must first succeed on an intelligence check, Arcana, with a DC equal to 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay.
On a successful check, you cast a spell from the scroll, and you use intelligence as your spellcasting ability for this. On a failed, the scroll disintegrates.
Okay. Waverly, we'll need to check the sneak attack rules in here and double check that. But we will check that out in just a minute. We'll need to read how sneak attack works in 1D.
Okay, yeah, I'll go back and look at that just
Yeah.
a second, because I've only got one more thing.
Okay.
Thief reflexes at 14th.
Okay, I get that at 17th.
Okay. You can now take a second bonus action on your turn, provided it is the bonus action from cunning action. You can use this feature. I know it hit me. I know. I'm going to dash and hide. You can use this feature on a number of turns equal to your proficiency bonus, which you're going to get 14, so you've got a few points already. And you regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest.
That is way better than mine.
Yes. That's disturbing.
In 5e, Thief's Reflexes is a second turn on the first round of combat, and that's it. You take your first turn at normal initiative, you take your second turn minus 10 later on initiative, and you only get that on the first turn if you're not surprised. That's the only way that works. And you get it at 17. You get that at 14?
Yeah. Yeah. But that's the last one for Thief. That's the last
Still, that's
subclass feature.
incredible. Again, you said it, bonus action dash hide.
Yeah.
Or bonus action disengage, cunning action dash.
Yeah.
Just bonus action, cunning action, boom, boom.
Hold on. You can do any bonus action, right?
Mm-hmm.
As long as you could do it as a cunning action.
Yeah.
So you still have your cunning action.
Yeah, you still have a bonus action.
Yeah.
You have a free cunning action, and then you can do anything with your bonus action.
Yeah.
Cunning action disengage, move 10 feet, bonus action, use magic item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty getting a 14th level.
Yep.
Especially if you're the type of person that's like gonna be, if you're not necessarily the controller,
right?
But that's gonna make it a lot easier to manage the battlefield for the rogue position.
Yeah,
because you can be able to get anywhere.
100%. Also, if you're a subclass that has like Arcane Trickster, where you can do things with bonus actions, like as a bonus action, I believe Arcane Trickster can use Prestidigitation for free.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to cunning action disengage, and now I'm going to Prestidigitation across the battlefield and make it look like an army's coming. Or make it sound like an army's coming.
I just realized something, Bubba.
What's that?
Well, let's see. I was
Also,
looking at
nice,
that.
Will. That's a great deal.
Alert. Because, let me double check this. Before I say anything. I think, where's alert? You gave me the feat alert, but you're not giving me the
rules for it.
Actor, athlete. It just from actor to athlete. But this is every one of these has a ability score improvement.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So, not going to worry about it, but going through here and looking at it.
Yeah, you would have another stat increase.
Probably have another stat increase.
Yeah. Yeah. And it'd probably be wisdom with alert.
So, what I'm feeling here, like I said, the bard was looking great. I think, I have to go back and check, but I think it was like around 8th or 10th level. It started really kind of shining and leaving that one behind. Leaving the 1D&D was leaving the 5th edition behind at that level.
For sure.
Of that. The Ranger was right off the bat. This one, yeah. Except for...
Hello, Dark.
Hey, Dark. Except for, which is 7th level.
Yeah.
Really, and by 9th
other
level...
than 7th level, Rogue's just better in 1D&D by far. Like Thief alone is so much better
Yeah.
in 1D&D. I did still want to look at the sneak attack rules
Okay.
because we had some questions from the chat about those. Is that in?
Well,
Here it is.
Okay. Well, sneak attack in regular 5e, basically, if you have advantage, you will get your sneak attack, yes?
Right. Let's see. You know how to turn a subtle attack into a deadly one. Once on each of your turns, when you take the attack action, you can deal extra damage to one creature you hit with an attack roll. If you're attacked with a finesse weapon or a ranged weapon, and if at least one of the following requirements is met, you have advantage on the attack roll, or at least one of your allies within 5 feet of the target. The ally isn't incapacitated. You don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. So they don't have to be engaged with it.
No.
They just have to be there.
It's more than that.
Not be incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage already.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think what's funny is, and I'm not bragging on us or anything, I know, but the way we run, I think how we kind of do sneak attack is actually a bit closer to that.
Yeah, I think so too.
Than it was.
I think so too, because we do it different than the rules is written. Yeah, that's the thing here. You don't have to have disadvantage, or you don't have to have advantage if another ally is within 5 feet of it at all. At all. It's for 5e. I thought in 5e they had to be engaged with the target. I have it right here. I can pull it up.
Pull it up, man. Pull it up. We'll double check it.
Class features. Sneak attack. Once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 to one creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the attack roll. Must use finesse and ranged weapon. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy isn't incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. So yeah, it's always been that way, I guess.
Okay.
I know it wasn't that way in my first edition, 5th edition PHP.
Yeah.
That one was advantage on the attack roll.
Okay.
But it seems like, yeah, that's changed. One cool thing, though, that's different from 5e to 1D&D is if you're attacking with a finesse weapon or a ranged weapon, it's now like spelled out. Whereas before it was the attack must use a finesse or ranged weapon. It's like, well, now this is like, as long as you're using one of those, you're good. No questions there. I'm really interested in how the D6 works, though, because it says roll a number of D6 equal to half your rogue level, round up. Whereas before, it's just the D6 that are in the sneak attack table. So does that number change?
What is your what's the 20th level sneak attack there?
10d6.
Okay, so that's evil. That's evil. That's evil, man.
Right.
That's equal.
Yeah, so it does stay the same. They just worded it differently. That's how the table always worked. They just now told you that's how it works. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes more sense.
Okay.
That makes more sense. And again, for anybody who's like, how did they not know that about sneak attack in 5e? Look, do you understand that there are multiple versions of that first 5e player's handbook?
Yeah.
If you don't understand that, I can bring my PHP in. It's at the house. I can bring it up here. I have a first launch release PHP, and it is very different.
Mine, is a reprint with the errata from yours, the PHP I had back there, and then what's on D&D Beyond will be the
most
updated,
recent.
Yeah. Other than that. What do you think about these 3 classes, man?
I think I still want to see a monster stat block. But I think from a player perspective, it feels good to hit level 20 with these characters.
I like the Epic Boon idea because you got some choices.
Mm-hmm. Well, and the road to 20 isn't just, hey, every level I get one thing that's kind of okay. It really feels like, hey, my stuff is spread out pretty well. And every level I'm getting something really good, you know? Whereas when you have to take an ABI, because we're pretty lenient when it comes to it when we DM. But there are DMs that aren't, that go, hey, you have to take an ability score improvement.
Yeah, I've only done that once.
Right.
Once it was like, all right, the 4th level one, yeah.
Yeah. And if you're playing in a 5e campaign where you have to take an ability score improvement every time it comes up, then at 19th level, you really don't have many feats at all. Whereas this gives you a lot of room to play around with who your character is.
Yeah.
Based on the feats that you've taken.
So, with your capstone ability, go ahead and...
Yeah, Stroke of Luck.
Which I get at 17th, but this is his 20th level ability.
At 20th level, you have an uncanny knack for succeeding when you need to. If your attack misses... And this is a fairly decent capstone ability.
Yes, that's where they go.
If your attack misses a target within range, you can turn the miss into a hit. Alternatively, if you fail an ability check, you can treat the D20 roll as a 20. Once you use this feature, you can't use it again until you finish a short or long rest.
You know what? I think from my 20th level, since I already have that, I would take something else.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like an epic boon of luck?
Yeah. Well, that's what the thing is you get. Okay. If you look on here, because they've got classes, Rogue is considered an expert.
Yeah.
Right? So I could do that, or a warrior group.
Yeah.
So I could take Epic Boom of irresistible offense and just any damage I deal ignores resistances.
Yep. Sneak
You know?
attack can no longer be resisted by demons.
Right. You know?
You could sneak attack Tiamat for full damage.
You know, I might take an Epic Boon of combat prowess. Just in case I miss, I can hit. I choose to hit instead.
I'm sorry, I'm just imagining a rogue going, yeah, here's 10d6
Yeah.
on Tiamat.
Yeah. Resist nothing.
Well, she's got resistance while I have a boon of
Holy cow.
irresistible.
Hold on, man. Let me read this one to you. We
right.
haven't gone into the epic boons much.
Okay.
I was just going to try to do this to go, these are better than the capstone
Yeah,
abilities.
for sure.
Right? Okay. Just some of these are really cool. So I said the epic boon of combat prowess, where if you miss with a mid attack, you can hit instead.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to re-roll. You
Right.
just hit instead.
No, I hit.
But you can only use that once per initiative.
Okay, so that's a encounter power,
Yeah.
as we call it in 4th edition.
Okay. Of course, I like the epic boon with dimensional travel. If you don't have this already, you can cast Misty Step spell without expending a spell slot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
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 And once you use it, you gotta have a until you can't use it again until you roll initiative or rest short
Okay.
or long rest.
Encounter power, yeah.
Some of these are some of these are so good. I mean, imagine okay, it'd be cool if I don't have my strength constitution at 24 when I get a 20th level barbarian. That'd
Yeah.
be cool, but I probably will, or at least
Yeah.
close to it. So why wouldn't I pick something else?
I agree.
Like epic boon of fortitude. I'm just gonna get 40 more hit points. And in addition, whenever I gain hit points, I regain additional hit points equal to my Constitution modifier.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, you healed me? Great.
Yeah,
Thanks.
So all these are no.
Can you read one for me real
What?
quick? Because
Which
I didn't get to read the whole thing, and I'm curious.
What was that?
Epic boon of the night spirit. Can you read that one off for me?
Okay. You have to be expert, so a rogue could take it, or
Understand,
mage.
Waverly. Yeah,
Right.
it's a great ability
Yeah,
though.
well,
It's worth
it
using.
is. While within dim light or darkness, you can become invisible as an action. You remain invisible until immediately after you take an action or reaction.
That's free sneak attack right there.
That is a free sneak attack, and I notice the way they worded that.
Yeah.
Not you become visible when you attack.
Right.
After
Yeah.
you've taken that attack or something
Yeah.
like
That
that.
way you get the full sneak attack.
See the peerless
boy.
aim for a ranger, because the ranger capstones is crap.
Yeah. It would absolutely.
So I would take it if you take epic boom and peerless aim. If you make a range attack against a target and miss, you can hit instead.
Oh, my arrow missed. I hit the tree behind it. It rebounds and comes back to hit it.
Yes. Oh man.
The arrow curves like in Wanted. Yeah, no, that's so much better than a capstone ability. What'd you just see?
Epic boon of recovery. I thought, well, let's give you some hit points back. It might be kind
Yeah,
of
makes sense.
read it to you. You can use a bonus action to regain a number of hit points equal to half your hit point maximum, just as a bonus action. You know what? I'm going to heal up.
That's the samurai special fighter version of Second Wind that they get.
Yeah, and you got to wait before you can use it again.
I'm sure.
You got to have a long rest. But I succeed on every death saving throw that's not a 1. I have to roll in order to die. I would have to be obliterated or roll 3 ones.
You get that for free on top of the recovery?
Yes, that's part of the epic boon. If you take that at 20th,
All right.
that sure beats. You're not aging anymore.
Yeah, 100%.
I want to go through a few more of these. 'Cause I
Yeah.
know we got some players on here.
Yeah.
They're like, I'd like that about 10th level, please.
Make it hit with oath bow and sneak. Yeah, you could.
No, this is it. This is my 20th level rogue ability, right?
Okay.
Epic boon of skill proficiency. You gain proficiency in all skills. Everything.
Hey, who should we have roll for that? Me.
Yeah. Trust me.
It should be me.
I'm proficient. Are you proficient? Yes. you're proficient in everything.
Do you know the level of like stupidness that had to be reached to be able to do that on a character in 5e. To be able to get proficiency, you have to multi-class 7 times.
Can you pull up the monk capstone ability for me, please?
Yes, I will
Get
pull
that
that
real
up for
quick.
you.
All right, check this out. We're going off a little track, but I like this. We're going to check these out.
Classes. Monk. There it is.
Got it. Found it. Load up.
And
20.
then the class features. Scroll up from there. Gets the table. Perfect self. 20th level, when you roll for initiative and have no key points remaining, you regain 4 key points.
That's nice. That's not bad.
Yeah, but you have like 20 key points at that point.
Yeah. You know, I might take the epic bonus speed. I just increased my speed by 30 feet.
My base speed's 90 foot now. When I step of the wind to dash, I'm going almost 200 feet.
Yes. Epic boon of undetectability. You can't be seen or heard by any means, magical or non-magical, while you are hidden.
Wow. Does that include like runic vision? Ethereal sight?
You cannot be seen or heard by any means, magical or non-magical.
Wow.
Now, I've seen a rogue played. With the backside, being able to hit, I'm going to hide here.
Yeah.
I realize this is 20th level, but I'm also going with the capstone feats that were from before.
Well, and there are people that play 20th level campaigns.
Yeah.
These are way better
we've talked for a while.
than what we've already got on Epic Boons.
We've talked for a while. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Cool. You're immune to fire.
You get proficiency with another type of weapon.
Yeah.
Well, that was worth it, wasn't it?
But yeah, there are, and I feel maybe the next year or two, we're going to get a set Santa rules for 21 to 25.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay. Which right now it rules you can do that.
Yeah.
But you would be getting, if you're playing with these, you're getting one of these every level.
Again, I don't mean to go, hey, another proficiency is cool, right? Another proficiency is great at like 12th level.
Yeah.
But when you're level 20, you're not going to pick up a new weapon. You have something that's already really good.
Exactly.
Why is that the capstone you get for free from an epic boon when you do something great? When you could get one of these that would be equivalent to another level.
Dude. You know? Epic boon of the unfettered. As a bonus action, you can take the disengage action, which also ends the grappled and restrained conditions on you. I'm getting away. That's my bonus action. And if I'm a rogue, I've got a second bonus action at this point to even do that. So I can get out of your grapple just because I want to.
So there are creatures, for everybody who doesn't understand why that's such a big deal, because like you got to get to level 20 to get that, right? There are creatures past level 20 that have grabs that cannot be dodged, right? That have grabs that you cannot escape from. And they're going to do a bunch of damage to you. There are specifically creatures in Sigil that serve the Lady of Pain that have like I think it's called like a guaranteed grab is the name of the ability.
Yeah.
It's like they do, if they hit you, they also grab you.
There's a couple of them. We had a couple of Mordecai too. I can't remember right now where it's like if you're hit, you're grappled.
Yeah. One of the big demon princes has that.
Yes.
And it was bad if he grabs you.
Yes.
That means, no he didn't.
Yeah. Next turn I'll get down here.
What? Grabs are horrendous because there are monsters that can grab you. Yeah, and if you don't get out, they can suck your soul. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, yeah.
Absolutely.
Right. And this
Intelligence Devourers?
This nullifies that at 20th level.
Don't have to worry about those anymore.
And I don't know. I need to read exactly how they're presenting the epic boons. Maybe they're just 20th level, but an epic boon, if you could get a lower level, let's say if you're DM, if you have favor with an extremely powerful being.
Right.
You could hand those out before.
Yeah.
Oy.
That'd be a really, really cool way to do something of like, hey, the players went above and beyond and helped out this incredibly powerful creature, and now they're each going to get one of these, and they're not going to get to choose, because if they choose, it's going to be way too strong.
Yeah.
But they're going to get handed one.
Yeah.
Intellect Devourer. Yeah, Intellect Devourers are tough.
They are.
Be able to just not be grabbed by them. Just go, hey, guess what? You don't hold me anymore.
Well, yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, some of those abilities are like, okay, it does damage, if you are, not the Soul Devourer. Basically, it's a Soul Devourer, but it's not what they call it. But basically, if they kill you, they have your soul trapped inside
Yeah.
of them now, you know.
Well,
And
and
that
what
takes a
about
couple of rounds.
the cadaver collector that we talked about?
That's what it is. Yeah.
Like, hey, if it grabs your body and puts your body on its hoard that it's
Yeah.
holding, then you become a part of it,
Yeah.
The dog brain thing. Yeah. The elder brain. If the elder brain gets a hold of you,
Oh.
you do not want to be within 5 foot of an elder brain when it is trying to grab you.
I got to look at Mind Flayers again because second edition they had a grapple and they would suck your brain.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's in 5e2.
So anything like that, you just, nope, sorry.
Yeah, I'm gone. I'm out of there. Those are real nice. And like I said, the boon they have good epic boons, decent epic boons in there, but they are not 20th level and past.
Right. 100%.
Abilities, right?
Yeah, they're not like that. I'm sorry to hear that, Will. Hope that everything goes well with the trip and that she recovers well.
Yeah, be
What
safe.
you need to worry about with an elder brain, please and thank you. So elder brains in 5e have a tentacle, and if that tentacle goes into your brain, then you get a baby illithid implanted in your brain.
Yeah.
And you need greater restoration to fix that. And you may say, well, at level 20, sure, but you need greater restoration within an hour.
Yeah.
You need it right then.
And I think after that it's a wish spell.
Yeah. I can't speak for Pathfinder. I don't know how it works there, but
No, but I kind of, now we're doing this. I'm hoping to come out with some more so we can sell this for a little bit.
Yeah.
But I do want to do, let's make one in Pathfinder
yeah.
and just kind of see.
Yeah, see what it's like there.
Yeah.
For sure.
Maybe maybe do the rogue
Yeah, that'd be
and
cool.
see what they are.
Oh, that's 5e? Well.
Ah,
Be careful.
yeah,
Don't get grabbed.
yeah. Honestly, that's one of the fights. Where it's a couple of die rolls are gonna, not consistent, but just one or two can really mess up that fight.
Yeah, you can get a party wipe real quick if you get a couple bad rolls.
Also, though, the Elder Brain, that is what's controlling all the other Mind Flayers.
Yeah, so you kill it.
Yeah, you shut down a whole army of Mind Flayers by killing
Pretty
the Elder
good.
Brain.
You're pretty set then.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm real sorry to hear that, man.
All right, Bo.
It's never fun to go through.
Give her love.
For sure.
Give her love. What time is she leaving tomorrow, man? Your mom heading out? While he's putting that up, I think I ended. You know what? I do think I ended up. Yes, I ended up a little bit better on stats.
6?
6 in the morning.
Oof.
Ooh. Golly. I got to get going.
Yeah.
Though, I am sure she's getting taken care of very well and not running up a bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 a.m. Ooh, it's early.
Yeah, it is early. Thoughts and prayers, man.
I wonder how long that flight is. Is that a 12-hour, 8-hour? 12-hour flight, isn't it?
Pretty close to it, I believe.
Okay. I'm through. Ooh.
No, I like this.
Yeah.
I like One D&D so far.
Same here.
I want to see what we're looking at on the monster side. 14 hours. Oof.
14. Okay.
Man.
Ooh.
I want to see what we're looking at from the DM side. I want to see monsters.
Yes.
I still want to see fighters, things like that. I have a few mind flayers, I think. Man,
Yeah. They're a good, tough monster.
except
Warlock?
Pack. Yeah, probably Warlock. Ooh, that's not fun.
Oh, that was dirty.
Yeah,
that's
not fun.
dirty trick.
That's not fun at all. No, I want to see fighter wizard, but more than that right now, what I want to see is a monster. I want to see what we're looking at monster-wise
Yeah.
to keep up with this power. Because, yes, 1D&D Rogue does not have evasion to level 9,
Yeah, it will.
But what they haven't said is way, way better,
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why. I got the epic boons at 20th level instead of the capstone ability.
Yep, it's a big
That
difference.
made me way more excited than it should. But
Right.
it makes such a difference. And it makes sense that you can pick something at 20th level that will fit your character.
Yeah. At level 9, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice lopping stuff off on
But
it.
it still falls
Hey,
to
do y'all-
the dice roll.
For the Vorpal Sword, if you crit,
Snicker snack.
do you roll, right? Man, Jabberwock. If you crit, do you roll a 1d6 to see what if you cut off head, arm, one of the arms, one of the legs? Because that's the way we
Yeah.
did it. Unless you had a called strike
Yeah.
beforehand.
3rd edition was weird with Vorpal weapons, where you swung, and if you hit, 3rd edition had a lot of confirming weapon effects.
Oh,
So you'd roll to see if it triggered Vorpal,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
if it did, then it was just an instant kill
Okay.
because you beheaded them.
Okay.
Even if it was a creature that couldn't be beheaded, you beheaded them.
Okay. We do it a little bit different. Now, I have seen that one done right. If you crit with a Vorpal Sword, you're cutting the head off.
Yeah.
But then I've also seen the 106. You got the head.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. You'll take
Yeah.
another body part off.
Thought it was a double D20 or a double 20. Well, that's how you confirm a crit. But in 3rd edition, it was confirm Vorpal. And 3rd edition was confirm a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But nowadays, 5e does not require you to confirm crits. We never played 3.5 where you had to confirm crits because coming off of confirming things in 3rd edition, people hated confirm crits.
Well, you get
Like, you
excited.
hated confirm everything.
When you roll a 20, you should be excited.
I agree.
You shouldn't have to wait to get excited to see if you can be excited.
Yeah. And so like D&D moved away from confirming crits in 4th edition,
Yeah.
but a lot of people had already stopped it because you had to confirm everything. You had to confirm fireballs in 3rd edition.
No.
Did it explode or did it just hit the single target? Roll to confirm. It's like, no, that's not fun. 3.5 got rid of all that, but still kept confirmed crits. 4th edition got rid of confirmed crits. And we move into 5th edition.
Yeah.
A lot of people still use confirmed crits. If you want to do it that way, that's fine. But, I don't like it. For the same reason. When you roll a 20, it should be exciting. Not, okay, well, did it actually crit? Or
Yeah. Yeah. That should be a straightforward thing.
dual wield great swords. I mean, that's pretty great. That's pretty great.
Yeah.
If only you could dervish.
Like the who could do that in Diablo 3? Crusader. The Crusader could dual wield great weapons.
I'm going to put in feedback on
Diablo
1 D&D that just says, add back in the dervish. 1 damage on a crit. Well, that's why you got to take the feed that makes it where you don't.
No, what great weapon? Brutal Strike. No. Was it Brutal Strike?
Not Brutal Strikes.
Great Weapon Master.
Great Weapon Master. And then depending on if you're the Battle Rager Barbarian, you get to reroll your ones there too.
1s and 2s.
But
yes.
right, 1s and 2s. Yeah. But you're doing the crit damage with your spike armor, which unfortunately doesn't go up. Which is why that subclass sucks at higher levels.
Yes.
Yeah, Savage Attacker helps as well.
Yes.
A Dervish is an old school battle maneuver that you could do that allowed you to spin and hit multiple targets as you hit while you move. And it was called Whirling Dervish, and it was incredible. And it's not in 5e like it should be.
Which you should go check out where Whirling Dervish comes from. There's a guy, because originally it's a guy on a horse.
Yeah.
And that's really impressive.
Yeah.
He is spinning in circles on a horse with 2 blades going nuts.
They tried to mimic that in Fire Emblem Warriors, the first game.
Yeah.
With horse-mounted units. Let them do cool spins and stuff, but the only way they could make it work is to make the horses control like motorcycles. Because otherwise they couldn't make the horse movements make sense. So they just like skid across the ground.
I can't wait till we get to Rohan.
Oh, it's gonna be great. Rotating slash, yeah.
Basically, yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Leave it to Will.
That's right. Well, we'll be back tomorrow with a building stream. We're going to work on the high grade, heavy arms, Endless Waltz custom from Gundam Wing.
Yeah. The big guns.
Yeah. With Levi with the rotate. Yeah, very much so. Very much so. Monday, of course, we'll be back with Emo Mondays.
Yes.
We got some cool stuff coming up there. I'm really excited to see how that's going to go. Then Tuesday, we'll have the regular podcast. Wednesday, we'll have another assignment for Rundgren.
Yeah.
To see how that goes. Uh-oh, I see it. All caps, oh Trey, don't forget this, I'm assuming.
What is it, Faith? What is it?
And next week we'll be doing something here. I don't know. And Rundgren play the beast with it again. I'll put it back into the pool. I have a pool of games, so I'll put it back into the pool.
All right.
Next week we'll be doing something here again. I'm not sure yet what, but
yeah. Or we don't have I haven't checked today.
Right.
But last time I checked, we didn't have an Outlook 4.
Let's Beyblade. Please, D&D, let me be a Beyblade.
All right. And I'm going to come up with my Bakugan class.
Yeah. A mukbang.
For Thursday.
How would that be a D&D themed mukbang?
Is that we put the dragon on the wall again?
That's right.
That's how it becomes a D&D themed mukbang. Come on, all turkey.
Oh, yep.
With that. Yep. Oh my gosh,
man. No, it's going to be pretty great. Whatever we decide to do, it's going to be pretty great.
Yeah, we may dig in a little bit more to the One D&D stuff. Actually digging into a few more of the rules because we haven't gone over all of them.
That's right.
Went over a little bit before we jumped into this. Maybe look at some stuff. You got anything else?
I was going to mention, this is really dumb.
Oh, okay.
But Will brought up Beyblade. Have you seen somebody made, and it's so stupid and I love it. So there's a tank in Warhammer 40K for the Imperial Guard called a Baneblade.
Okay.
Somebody made a Baneblade where they put a Baneblade on top of a Beyblade base.
Yeah.
And it dervishes. It sure does.
And it dervishes now.
And it's real dumb, and I love it. And it's great. So, throwing that out there.
Man, how did we come to this? No, I think I've got everything. I appreciate everybody watching.
Yeah.
It took millions of people and thousands of years to create you, and the fact that you'll spend time with it is just awesome. Appreciate all of you. Make turkey different ways and call this different D&D monsters.
This is, we can't use the word beholder, so
no.
This is Ice Dog Monster Flesh.
Yes. I can't wait to get to the mound of gibbering flesh.
Let it rip. Boom. Boom.
I just want to see the guy that pulls the ripcord to get a tank spinning. That's the guy I'm scared of.
Yeah, that'd be pretty great.
There's a chance that tank goes way over there. That guy's still going to be there who managed to pull the ripcord for the tank. I'm just saying.
That's pretty great.
That's the one that scares me.
I'm with you. Well, with all that said then, I've been Trey.
I've been Rungren.
We've been the Full Spectrum D&D podcast. Remember to always hear the full spectrum. The D&D